Was good, was good, was good. A few weeks ago, I reacted to Deontay Wilder on a show where he was expressing his hurt in regards to the ex. You know, to me, he invested too quickly into somebody that he absolutely had no real ties with. Like the vetting in this era is piss poor. Nobody knows how to properly get to know a man or a woman these days. All you do is leave with your wallet. Not to mention whether or not you look at these aesthetic pieces as organic or natural, the parts that matters in these scenarios completely get removed, and what you end up doing is dealing with people who are only there for your resources.
Over $400,000 from me. She killed one of my child because she couldn't get child support in the state that she was in. They had a cap on it, so she wanted to move to California. Oh, see, that's where all the girls go. That's what California got the laws out there waiting on them, and the laws is a woman is innocent to prove guilty, a man is guilty to prove it innocent. Good luck, and don't have no money because they're gonna extort you. Yeah, you understand?
In this particular video, he expresses his hurt trying to raise someone else's kid, and you know how that goes. It's not really good or in good faith for men to step in to be someone else's step parent. It can work, but the odds of it is not very favorable towards them. Anyway, comes to find out that after they split, apparently this woman has decided that she would take some intimate pieces that were shared between her and this gentleman and essentially auction them off on her OnlyFans account. Hey, this is something that has been going on for years. I always say, whatever you want to do with your time and your hustle, cool. But here's the problem. As an athlete of any kind or public figure of any kind, why the hell do y'all always end up dealing with these dilettantes, these Jezebels, these women who are only there for clout, for resources, for time, for attention, for fame, for money? They're trying to elevate themselves and put them in the position to where they are just as important as seen as you are, because they thrive off of attention. They don't care about public civility. They don't care about elevating a community, bringing people up with them. They don't care about righteousness or anything holy or nothing like that. It's not about that for them. It's just about money, transactional profit, and currency. That's it. Love is not in their vocabulary, but y'all seem to keep on ending up in these situations with them.
You know, it seems like bad things are always happening to me. Like I have bad luck or something.
Son, you don't have bad luck. The reason that bad things happen to you is because you're a dumbass.
And apparently, this woman here, well, I don't know what to say. Did she disappear from the spotlight? She got tired. She needs to capitalize off this man's name. She needs to get some more money in her pocket. Does she feel like this is perfect for social media drama, for speculation, to get people talking about her, to drive traffic to her platform? Because the only thing that she is able to provide to the people is her plastic body. She has nothing else that she can utilize to give the people something of significance. What is it? So what is supposed to be between me and you, now you're making it public for the world. So now everybody can see bits and pieces of me. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. If this is true, isn't that revenge porn? When someone does something out of spite and then they take footage that you didn't give consent to making public and posting it and then trying to market off of it. Isn't that revenge porn? Isn't that something that you can take to court? Let me know if I'm wrong. Things didn't work out between you and him. Why didn't it work out between you and him? Whose fault? I say both parties are at fault here for various reasons. Mainly the vetting process was trash. But we are here. When you end up dealing with people and women like her, they do things just like this every single time because their intentions were never pure. And you might have came in with the best. It wasn't enough. You even said it yourself. You put the kid on the wheel and all that. He didn't respect you. He didn't look at you like he was a father figure. You got up out of there. And what? Is she hurt? Is she mad because she fumbled? She fucked up? She wasn't even there for the right reasons. But she mad at herself more or less because she had one. And it's going to be difficult for her to ever find that again. Not to mention, you went on a whole media run telling the people exactly how she was, what happened. And now, if anybody with a working brain is looking at it, they're going to stay away from that. But a lot of y'all are stupid as hell. Y'all still fuck with her anyway. Or the archetype like that. I say all this to say, y'all need to start having some sexual discipline. These women ain't built the same no more. They ain't like grandma. Even though some of our grandparents was on some other stuff, these women ain't operating from that place. This is no holds barred. This is a fatal four-way. The things these women are doing these days are 10 times as bad. And if you got money, if you got a name, a brand, you better, and I mean you better start wrapping up, protecting yourself more, start listening to your friends more, start listening to your family and your team more, and stop being so fucking horny every time you see something that has a little jiggle to it. That's all I'm gonna say. Hopefully you learned your lesson. Because if this is true and what she's really doing is taking this man's photos and videos of them in bed or wherever they are, and she's making money off of it. Oh, guarantee you there's a lot of women and men out here that do it. This ain't just about her. This is in all across the board. There's people that are petty like that. Y'all be too comfortable just being freaky with folks and you don't really know them.
Welcome aboard the flight. This is pilot Pusha talking. We going back to Memphis and coming straight from New Orleans. The estimated time of arrival is about an hour, and I can turn your ghost if you try and play with my power. So when you look up and see the sun flashing, stay in your seat. If the flight attendant say you making trouble, then we got beef. The turbulence might get rocky. You better not spill your food. This is getting plain if you get it messy.